हस्तौ च कर्म always engaged in talking about Manaha, the mind. Tava, your. Padayo, of your lotus feet. Naha, our. Smrityam, in remembrance, always engaged in meditation. Shiraha, the head. Tava, your. Nivasa Jagat Praname, because you are all pervading, you are everything, and our head should bow down, not looking for enjoyment. Drishtihi, the power of sight. Satam, of the Vaishnavas. Darshane, in seeing. Astu, let all of them be engaged in this way. Bhavat Tanunam, who are non-different from you. Translation and purport by His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada, Founder Acharya of ISKCON, International Society for Krishna Consciousness. Translation. Henceforward, may all our words describe your pastimes. May our ears engage in oral reception of your glories. May our hands and legs and other senses engage in actions pleasing to you. And may our minds always think of your lotus feet. May our heads offer our obeisances to everything within this world, because all the things are also your different forms. And may our eyes see the forms of Vaishnavas who are non-different from you. Purport. Here the process of understanding the Supreme Personality of Godhead is given. This process is bhakti. Shravanam Kirtanam Vishnu Smaranam Padasevanam Archanam Vandanam Dasyam Sakyam Atma Nivedanam. Srimad Bhagavatam 7th Canto. Everything should be engaged in the service of the Lord. Rishikena Rishikesha Sevanam Bhaktir Uchyate. Narada Pancharatra. Everything, the mind, the body, and all the sense organs should be engaged in Krishna's service. This is to be learned from expert devotees like Narada, Swayambhu, and Shambhu. This is a process. We cannot manufacture our own way of understanding the Supreme Personality of Godhead. For it is not that everything one manufactures or concocts will lead to understanding God. Such a proposition, yata mata tata pata, is foolish. Krishna says, Bhaktyamam ekya grahya. Only by executing the activities of bhakti one can understand me. This is called anukulena Krishnanushilanam, remaining engaged favorably in the service of the Lord. Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Prestaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vikasa Swaminiti Namani. Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Prestaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swaminiti Namani. Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshutarine. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Vani Gunanu Kantane Shravanau Katayam Hastau cha karmasu manastava padayor naha smrityam shirastava nivasa jagat praname drishti satam darshanestu bhagavat tanunam. Translation. Henceforward, may all our words describe your pastimes. May our ears engage in oral reception of your glories. May our hands, legs, and other senses engage in the actions pleasing to you. And may our minds always think of your lotus feet. May our heads offer our obeisances to everything within this world, because all the things are also your different forms. and may our eyes see the forms of Vaishnavas who are non different from you. Hare Krishna. So we are continuing, seeing the after delivering these two sons of Kuvera, Nalagriva and Manigriva, Nalakuvera. So they are offering prayers, very beautiful prayers. Yesterday, Savapriya Prabhu said about how they offered very nice about themselves, into their position, and how they realized that they are servants of servants. So nicely, and it is continued. And here they are describing the path of bhakti, how to attain Krishna. As already discussed in last class, that they attained bhakti or love of Godhead, love of Krishna by costless mercy of pure devotee Narad Muni. Here costless because they didn't do anything. It is just it is a compassion of pure devotees, and but still they are describing really what is the process in the following prayers. So it's beautifully told here that Krishna can be understood only by bhakti. Today we can see like what is a jiva's position. They are completely in avidya. Right from childhood, they are taught about ignorance. So they are thinking we are the body, and whatever belongs to this body is mine, and this is Ishwaroham Aham Bhogi. This is purpose of life. I am the controller and I am the enjoyer. And everyone from the childhood, right from parents, doesn't know what to teach, and they are also teaching avidya. Let the child enjoy. Let him be very nicely brought up. Very even they struggle. They want to give the best things to make the child enjoy. They never said about Krishna, or they never told them to chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra, never gave prasadam. Because when Jiva comes to this material world, they are put in deep ignorance. They forget their constitutional position. And at last they struggle here in this material world. So basically you can see the tendency of Jiva is he become envy of Krishna. So he left spiritual world and he came here. Once there is envy to Krishna, then all the part and parcels who are jivas, and they are also envy of other jivas. So in this way they try to exploit, ultimately to enjoy everything. This is what we can say, how jiva has different desires to exploit and enjoy this material world. That's why in creation we can see Krishna creates 84 lakh species, because there are different desires. So according to the desire, the body is given, and that jiva gets that opportunity to enjoy according to its guna with which it is associated, like tamoguna, rajoguna, satoguna. In different levels, it want to ultimately enjoy this material world. So in this way, different bodies are given. And they want to control the Shishwara Bhava. We can see they are long way now. We can see how Nalakuvera and Manigriva, they were completely in ignorance. They want to enjoy this material world. So wine and woman, enjoyment of this material world is wine and woman. Otherwise, they couldn't survive in this material world. You can see after even normal labor who does day-to-day work, earning based on daily wages, or the person who is billionaire, we can see at the end of the day they end up in wine and woman. Otherwise, there is no motivation for existence in this material world. Dukkhalayam ashasvatam. Krishna says this is a place for suffering, and it is temporary, whatever you enjoy. So ultimately, without this wine and woman, no one can survive in this material world. And we can see how the materialistic persons, they control the minds of people. So we are here, why? We have assembled here to hear about Krishna. So we are hearing. So without information, there cannot be like contemplation, there cannot be knowledge, and without knowledge there cannot be activity, and without proper activity there cannot be realization. Jnana, Vijnana. So their knowledge, if you see, now we can see, during Prabhupada time, there were many complaints like Ted Patrick, who sued ISKCON for that they are doing brainwashing. We know this pastimes, and then Tamal Krishna Maharaj, Goswami Maharaj. He was even interviewing. He was interviewed, and there was face-to-face debate with Ted Patrick and all. So he was saying that, oh, this ISKCON is brainwashing everyone, and their mass mind control. That was their so new religious movements, NRMs. They came to America to exploit, and they are doing mass brain washing or mass mind control. Really, and Prabhupada said, yes, we came here to wash your brains. Yeah, because it's filled with stool, avidya. So that is our purpose. And so you can see how that Karmi, he put the word mass mind control. Yes, now also you can see how the whole world is being controlled by television. Or in next level, they got internet, smartphones. So what you wear, what you have to eat, what car you have to buy, what school you have to join, what college you have to join, everything they decide. Just like example, the goat herds or sheep herd, means a group of goats or sheep. One goat follows, and like already discussed in many classes, one goat follows, all the others will follow. So neighboring house or my relatives, friends, what they are purchasing. Oh, latest is iPhone 10. So let me take that. So in this way, they use our this materialistic enjoyment tendency and exploit. And this way, they also exhibit their tendency to control others, Ishvara Bhava. And also they exhibit, they take this opportunity to exploit others to enjoy. What is it? Aham Bhogi. So in this way, we can see how the whole world is being controlled, really controlled by the materialistic persons. So completely they put whole world in ignorance. And there was one typical example during Hitler time. There were war prisoners. So these war prisoners were caught by this Nazi group, and they put them in jail in unknown place, and for your astonishment, they did many researches on humans, because they anyway want to kill that war prisoners. So they decided that okay, let me do some experiments which are not ethical, because experiment on animals, even for that so many procedures are there. So experiment on humans they conducted in very cruel way. So say for example, they slowly cut the vein and release the blood, and how that person dies. So many things they experimented which we could not perform in hospitals. So many things they did mess. And at last one thing they did is fluorination. They add fluoride in huge quantities in their drinking water, and they gave what would be the results. So they found that this who takes fluoride for a long time, they stop revolting against authorities. They found this. This is the result in that researches they conducted. Many things are not revealed to the outside world, even not even in scientific community. So they found that they are not revolting. So they gave fluoride slowly. They introduced in water. Oh, without fluoride, your bones will go, your teeth will go. Then slowly they introduced. No, there is one famous dentist. I don't know them. I forgot. That dentist. He made it famous in United States, and they introduced in toothpaste. Very good for your teeth. And slowly you can see how people are being controlled. One is by television, by giving some wrong information, avidya, and and they are being controlled by education and this indirect shortcut methods which are not known to the outside world. In this way they make like there is one very nice picture in for a long time back seen in some Hindu newspaper. So children's go to school and come out as donkey's face, they put typical. So before children were even able to think, oh, they will always ask question, father, appa idu innadu, what is this, amma idu innadu. So they used to be inquisitive. Even that quality they lost. So whatever dumped in the schools they put in. So it's typical. This is typical mind control. So in this way, everything, and even Hitler, by his influence of his leadership and his talk and everything, he controlled whole Germany, and they followed him. They gave their life, and at last, you see, and when Hitler couldn't achieve the success, he couldn't enjoy this leadership. He couldn't enjoy the victory in World War, and later he ended up becoming a ghost. He suicided with his girlfriend. So you can see a false ego to what extent it can take. So false ego is that I am the body. Hitler thought, I am the body, I am Hitler, I am the leader of Germany, and I want to become the leader of whole world. But Maya doesn't allow. One day everyone has to go, and his end was very terrible. And that false ego, you can see that I am the body, I have to be enjoyer. That how this is coming all the way. Even those who are in bhakti, we are in taking the medicine. Yeah, this is a disease. We are in the process of curing. So we can see when authority says something which is or they correct us or they give some advice, immediately, oh, I am not like this. They give some arguments to defend themselves. That means, that false ego means I am the body and I am defending. I am right. I am right. So this is still extending, to such an extent. I heard that devotees, they left the temple just like that one day because someone chastised. So we have to be very careful. But in nutshell, they don't know that who is a controller. Krishna says, Prakrute kriyamanani gunai karmani sarvashaha ahankara vimudatma kartaham iti manyate. Really, the three modes of material nature, which is controlling everyone, that is a real mind control. They don't know who they are. So such a way it is masked. So real controller is Maya Devi, and Maya Devi is working under Krishna. They don't know that Krishna is a supreme controller. So completely they are bewildered. So in such a situation, how can you expect someone taking spiritual life or someone going back to Godhead? So that's why acharyas came. Many acharyas came, and even Shankaracharya, in one way, he did a great thing. Prabhupada was saying in one lecture, like how Krishna made everyone assemble in Kurukshetra in one place and mass murder. So like that, Shankaracharya, it was like this Mayavada was not given any shape, form, organization or some leader. So they were spread just like that. See, this is one of the material desire. I want to become God, and I want to be free from material miseries. So like this, the people were like, they were not organized. So see, unless we have a target, we cannot attack. Unless we have we know who is enemy, we cannot attack. So what Shankaracharya did, he came and he established Advaita. So which and all souls, jivas, have that desire with I want to become God, they assembled together under the leadership of Shankaracharya. So now we got the target. Then came Madhvacharya, and he came and smashed the this Mayavadis, and followed by Parampara, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, then Prabhupada, so Guru Maharaj. In this way, the Parampara will continue. And in this way, this grouping was done very nicely. And we can see even now that grouping is done by by nature itself. Maya herself organizing. Like, see, we can see there is one organization, Isha. So we can see the mentalities of all the persons there. I have been there. I was searching for some material. What is it? Exactly speaking, spiritual institution, but they all are material institution. They teach how to enjoy this material world. So in that way, I went. I saw, and all were like same attitude. We want spiritual life, but we don't want to follow any rules and regulation. And yeah, we also have a guru, and guru cries, we also cry. Guru dance, we also dance. See, it's sentimental platform. In one once he said that we are doing bhuta shuddhi, we are cleansing all this. This body is made up of five things, five things of matter: uh, earth, water, fire, sky, and what? Air. So in this way, so we are doing, we are cleansing this body by doing this process, bhuta shuddhi, inner engineering. They call so many, word juggleries. So they say inner engineering, and I register for that inner engineering long before ISKCON. So I thought I will attend, but somehow Krishna saved me. I never went there. And then I saw, oh, we have to perform nishkama karma. Oh, really? This is a way to spiritual elevation. Means without expecting for the fruits of our action. And they didn't say to whom you have to give that. Yeah, fruits of action is there, but to whom to give? You give to sad guru. He will be happy. So in this way, nishkarma karma. So they said, oh, we are recruiting doctors for service, social service. In villages, we are giving free medical camps. So I registered there. And for a long time I was waiting, I didn't get. So then I jumped to next organization. Let me search elsewhere. In this way I was just wondering. So meantime, one day they called me, are you willing to join? No, already I am in another institution. Sorry, it's too late. Then I cut their contact. So in this way, they hidden Krishna. They hide the Krishna, and they said, yes, fruits of action you give to me, like that. They are planning. So in this way, the grouping is done now. So I heard that even many big festivals like Shivaratri, gathering will be 6 lakhs to 10 lakhs, so many people. So we can see how Krishna is planning. They are gathering, group together, and mass murder. So in this way, still this gathering is there. And this fellow, another so-called Ramakrishna, is also like, no, everything on sentimental platform. Once his great disciple went to United States and said that in Chicago, he gave a speech, my brothers and sisters. So they become so happy. Oh, this is peaceful. He is wearing saffron. This is spiritual organization. Many want to follow. And they thought this is a real path. And this is sentimental, Simply someone called sisters and brothers. See, this is bodily platform. Again, you are recognizing my sister, brother. What is this? So, in no way any spiritual organization is on the spiritual platform. Either they are on bodily platform, gross body, or they are subtle body level, like they work on minds, psychotherapy, these things. But no one came to the real spiritual platform, which Srila Prabhupada gave. And in 50 years, we can see what is the impact. Many souls were waiting for this real Vidya. They were hankering. Souls, by nature, they have the hankering for spiritual life. And their service attitude is always there. They want to serve. First, they want to. They think they want to enjoy this material, but really they are serving their senses and their immediate relationships, wife, children, then country. It goes on. So in this way, that service attitude being exploited by all the so-called material institutions, so-called spiritual institutions, which are real material institutions, which are teaching avidya. In this way, everyone is exploited. So by mercy of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, we got the real path, and we are so fortunate that we got the real Vidya by which we can really know who is Krishna. And Prabhupada says here that Krishna can be known only by process of bhakti. Yes, Bhagavad Gita, Krishna says, Bhaktyamam abhijanati. Only through bhakti we can know. Not that you can choose your own path and that any path will end up in the same. How? Prabhupada gave one heavy example. So you want to put food in your stomach. So where you will put? Any hole? No, you have to put in mouth. Then only it will go. So how can you say that any path will lead to Krishna or Supreme Lord? No. It was heavy statement actually. So in this way, these fellows are giving only avidya. And personally, we were distributing books, and Maharam Prabhu and our team went to Harur. I think Harur. We stayed. We were searching for a place to stay and to keep our books and make some prasadam. So we came across one person and he took us to the Ramakrishna center there. Good that they are helping. And we stayed for a few days, and I just noticed what is the process they are following, what is their purpose of these institutions. So I one fine morning we were about to go for book distribution. The temple president came, who gave us the place. So he didn't take bath, he didn't even brush, even all the Navadvaras were with nasty things. He didn't even see his face, and he is coming for a so-called Mangala Artika at 6:30 or 7 o'clock with his assistant, and no one there to do anything. And they are offering obeisances to so-called swamis. And we can see they don't follow any rules, regulations. And see, once the process works, that should be shown in action, right? If process works, why ISKCON just spread like a wildfire, forest fire? Because process worked. That's why all surrendered to Prabhupada. Here you can see they don't have any bona fide process and how it will work. And you can see their level of living. Same tamoguna, no cleanliness. Without cleanliness, Krishna will stay 1,000 miles away. Prabhupada frequently quoted. So what is the point of spiritual life? So this is their situation. But they want to preach everywhere, open centers, and they release their own Bhagavad Gita. So many nonsense things are happening. Then that's what Prabhupada gave, Srimad Bhagavatam. Kick out all the cheating type of religions. Dharma projita kaitavatra. So in this way, if we are sincere, then that soul surely guided by the mercy of Guru and Krishna to the right person, to the right bona fide Guru. And Guru guides him to the lotus feet of Supreme Personality of Godhead. So in this way, here Prabhupada mentions that only through proper bona fide disciplic succession, evam parampara praptam imam rajarishya vidu. Only through proper disciplic succession we can attain Krishna through process of devotional service under a bona fide spiritual master. Otherwise, we have no hope. We can keep on speculating for many millions and billions of years. We cannot attain Krishna. See, in Bhagavatam, we can see how Lord Brahma, once he took birth from the navel of Lord Vishnu, Garbhadakshay Vishnu, and he was endeavoring. He came down the lotus and he went all through the stalk of the lotus, and he reached even up to the navel of Vishnu. But he couldn't get. But at least he had an endeavor, Who is Supreme Lord? Whom am I? Why am I here? What is my purpose of existence? What I should do? He have no clue. But he had endeavor. And immediately Lord reciprocated. Tapaha. You do tapasya. Then Lord, what is it? With all humility, Lord Brahma followed that. That is a way. With humility only we can approach Guru. And he approached his Guru, Supreme Lord. And he did tapasya for millions of years. Then tene brahma hrida adi kave, then everything was revealed. Everything was revealed by Lord Vishnu to Brahma in his heart. So in this way, if we follow in the same footpaths of footsteps of Lord Brahma as given by Srila Prabhupada, we can also attain that. Lord will one day reveal everything in our heart, and He will speak everything. And one day, if we are using this very life to become pure devotees, see, it's not in our hands. We can endeavor, but we completely depend on mercy of Guru and Krishna. But endeavor should also be 100%, and mercy also we should depend 100%. Then one day we can attain the position like pure devotee like Brahma. So this is a way. And our tapasya, Prabhupada mentions, our tapasya is waking up early in the morning and attending Mangalarti, chanting 16 rounds, following 4 regulative principles, taking association of devotees, hearing Bhagavatam, Bhagavad Gita classes. Last but not least, Prabhupada on several occasions he mentioned, once it's quote from Prabhupada's, one of the quotes that he said, Prabhupada says that reading 2 hours is a tapasya. If we do this, then whatever hindrance in our spiritual life will go. That's what we saw here. This process of Shravanam, of all the 9 process of devotional service, this Shravanam is very, very important, and it's very easy. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and Prabhupada, they are so merciful that they gave the easiest process which everyone can do. Even while sleeping, an individual said to be like all other senses are closed except ears. So ears are directly connected to brain. So you see any danger, any sound, we immediately respond. Not like any fragrance comes, we'll wake up or any. So this sense of hearing is very receptive and is always open. That's what Prabhupada says. You need not understand what I am speaking, or no, that was the beginning. You need not understand the language also. Just sit in association of devotees. Just hear. Keep on hearing. One day you will attain the goal of life, Krishna. So in this way, this very simple process, and hearing, reading is extended hearing. So we do this as a tapasya, then we can also attain Krishna. So very beautiful shloka in Chaitanya Charitamrita. Shri Vishnu Shravane Parikshit Abhavad Vayasiki Kirtane Prahalada Smarane. So in this way, we can see already this path was taken by many exalted personalities and they have attained the goal. Similarly, when we follow this path, we can also attain goal. Like Parikshit Maharaj, just by hearing, he attained the lotus feet of Krishna. And Sukadev Goswami, just by reciting Srimad Bhagavatam, he attained lotus feet of Krishna. Then Prahalad Maharaj by remembering, Goddess of Fortune by massaging the transcendental legs of Lord Vishnu, and Prithu Maharaj by worshipping deity, Akrura by offering prayers, Lord Hanuman by rendering service to Lord Ramachandra, Arjuna just by simply by being a friend of Krishna, he attained perfection, and by Bali Maharaj, he dedicated himself and everything to Lord. So in this way, we also follow this path and attain perfection. And in this way, we do service to Lord favorably and attain Godhead. Go back to Godhead, back to home, back to Godhead. Hare Krishna. Any corrections, questions? Yes.
The so-called gurus, how they are spreading avidya, and of course they have a many way to spread, increase their organization, the number of followers, and so many ways there. One of the what I notice very attractive thing for people, these people, many of them, not all of them, but some of them curing disease. You know, recently I saw one video clip. One celebrity person is, you know, telling such and such institution. I went, I did this yoga, some session, and then I had very severe back pain. This, that, everything got cured in few days. Like that something. So in this way, they spread so much about the curing disease. Is it really, it works? How is possible? Since you are studied medicine, where is the way? Because what we notice, even the yoga practice and all, what they are really teaching is not really yoga, and really it's not, traditional system. They are speculating, and how is possible?
So, yeah, this is the same tactics the Christians used in the West, and it even came to the India. They gather in large people. They gather large people, and in front of everyone, they bring a paralyzed person or a dumb person, and on the spot they do some japa, so-called japa, and they cure. And people are attracted. In Western countries, it become like, many join that Christian religion, and even their preaching. I have noticed many Christians used to come to our medical college, Vinayaka Mission Medical College in Karaikal. So they exactly target the persons who are suffering, and it's true. They are knowingly or unknowingly they are following Shastra. Who are suffering, they are the real persons or candidates who can take up spiritual life. So exactly they are targeting the persons who are in struggle for life, struggle for health, struggle for education or something, and they offer that thing, and immediately people are ready to take them. This is material motives, and this will not sustain for long. It will collapse one day, and their destiny also not assured. This is some materialistic motive, and doctors.
One day I had a discussion with one person that he was very much stressing this point that they are curing disease. Then I asked, then why so many hospitals are here? Why don't they just go and cure everyone? Then no need a hospital at all. If it's really they are capable to cure, I heard in Vellore, this CMC, whatever the hospital is, every day they come, this priest, they pray for all the patients. And why they keeping them in the hospital? They could just cure and send them back to home, if they are really capable to do it. So it's all just bogus thing again. People somehow or other, they just have some hope that I will also get cured and I will be happy. Yeah, ultimately they are remain in ignorance. They want to enjoy. That's the point. What you say, that's really right. That's what keep us in this material world, enjoying mentality.
Granthra Srimad Bhagavatam